Hi, this is Green Room Guy. I'm here with Scott Hutchison, lead singer of Frightened Rabbit. They're in town tonight, sold out show, and they've been on tour almost all year. And this is the last show in Chicago, actually in the States. They're heading back over to Germany to finish out their fall tour. They've been supporting the Winter Mixed Drinks, a critically acclaimed album by everybody. And I'm pleased to be sitting here with Scott Hutchison tonight. Thanks a lot, Scott, for meeting us on short notice here.
No problem.
I sent an email to your one of your team members 2 days ago, and they let me come in here. So you guys have been on the road almost all year now. It looks like a couple months off in the summer. How is the road? How's that treating you?
It's always the same. I don't know. You after 2 weeks, it's all can't get any more tired. You can't get any more. I think, or just it kind of greens every pore and stuff like that, and it kind of messes with your head. But I enjoy that kind of slight madness that you get. So we've been on tour long enough now where we're able to deal with it and also use it in a way. But it's tours. It's not my favorite place to be, but I accept it for what it is and just let it run.
You'd mentioned earlier that you kind of shut down your writing process for new material when you're on tour, but at the end it's like probably like a big dump of material that you sort through when you get home.
Hopefully, there's just not the time or the right space to get immersed in the writing process on tour. I've found. I know a bunch of people who are able to just sit down in a dressing room with 5 other people and write, but for me it's like private, and I think it's hard to find any kind of privacy on tour, really, especially on a bus.
I was lucky enough to see you guys when you came through in May at the sold out Metro show, and you had said on stage that night that it was a little intimidating for you guys back then.
Yeah.
Since then you played Lollapalooza, you played bigger venues. Yeah. Is it starting to get more comfortable for you guys to play the bigger shows?
Yeah, we had a full run of festivals this summer, and we were playing to sort of minimum 5,000 people. Not necessarily fans. It's people who were milling around looking to see something new. But it was what it was. It was really good training for playing the bigger venues, and I think it was something that we were at that time still unused to, and now I think we're getting better at how you address and pull in an audience, and it's a different process from playing a club. Club you can just almost chat like it's your front room, but I think it gets more difficult the larger the venue gets, and it becomes more impersonal. But it's just up to us to learn how to deal with that.
Mm-hmm. There's a band here in Chicago that I see some similarities with you guys. Wilco. They've gone through a lot of band changes through the years. It was a revolving door for them, and then they kind of tapped it down in 2003, and they've been set ever since.
Yeah.
I get the sense that you've grown a different way. You've kind of started with yourself and added people.
Yeah.
I get the sense that you're kind of in a good spot with what you have. Maybe add one more guy down the road or something.
Oh, yeah. I think we're done with 5. 5's a good number. But I'd never say never. But I think also as far as the sound of our records go, I don't want to. Well, I don't think I could really expand it any further as far as members go. I want to start working more as a band, because previously it's been just my own project and most of the instrumentation and arrangements done by me, and now I think it's time that we are a unit to work like that from the get-go. Well, maybe not from the get-go, but a little bit after. Yeah.
Well, I tell you, I was outside and listened to the warm-up, the sound check, and you guys played almost like an entire set. It sounded great.
Oh yeah, well, we like to. Yeah, you got to make sure everything's in its right place. I think we will, because we use a lot of different pieces of equipment. It's important to make sure that they're all working together, and yeah.
A couple days ago, you were in New York City. You brought Craig Finn on from the Hold Steady. You played Elton John, Don't Go Break My Heart. Any surprises for the Chicago people tonight, possibly?
Craig couldn't make it. No. No. I think we're just gonna try and this is our last time playing in the States for probably a little while. We're going back to make a new record next year, so we're just gonna try and play plenty of songs. Hopefully everyone's favorite will be in there. I guess I don't know.
One last question. you guys head out for Germany on the 7th. You've got a show out there. Do you have any free time here in the city, and if so, are you going to do any sightseeing?
No, we don't have any free. Well, free time will be between now and playing the show, and sightseeing in Chicago tends to be held within bars. So we'll be just meeting some friends and stuff, and we actually leave for Germany tomorrow. So there's never any time for doing anything actually of interest.
Well, I appreciate the time spent, and I look forward to a great show tonight.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers.